Ras Leela. Parashar related to Maitreya the tale of Kamdev's humiliation. The purpose of describing this tale is just that common people should reflect on the selfless love of gopis for Lord Krishna and experience the love of God for them as well. After conquering Brahma and other gods, ego of Kamdev had surged to great heights. He, therefore, requested God to quench his thirst for war. God invited Kamdev to visit Vrindavana on the night of Sharad Purnima, full moon night, in the season that precedes winter, and told him that on that divine night he would enjoy the company of crores of gopis. If I have slightest passion for any of them, you will win, otherwise you will lose. That night Lord Krishna added more divinity, more brilliance to it with a resolution of rasa with the help of Yogmaya, personified illusion. It was a perfect night for the purpose. Flowers bloomed in Vrindavana, full moon shone, and gentle, cool breeze blew from the banks of river Yamuna. Amidst this stimulating ambience, Lord Krishna began to play an enchanting tune on his flute. The tune attracted gopis, their passion surged to its zenith, and under the influence of love for Lord Krishna and as if in trance, all of them ran to meet their beloved Kanhaiya, leaving all their fear, bondage, patience and shyness behind. Some of them were intercepted by their husbands and dragged back to home. But only their physical bodies stayed put, their souls reached Vrindavana. In Vrindavana on the bank of Yamuna, gopis saw Vrindavana Vihari, epithet for Krishna, near their familiar Kadamba tree. Yogmaya adorned all the gopis from tip to toe. In fact, those gopis were not ordinary women. Maitreya asks, gopis had not regarded Krishna as Parabrahma. What was the basis for their passion then? Parashar says, when a wretched person like Shishupal, who always abused Lord Krishna, could find supreme position, there should be no doubt for gopis who had such a profound passion for Lord. So gopis arrived and gathered around Lord Krishna. To test their devotion and to enhance the honor of Kamdev, Krishna said to them, O gopis, the pure ones, it is not fit for you to stay here at this hour of night. Go and serve your husbands. Your duties must be first to your husbands' children and cows. They will be waiting for you eagerly. Go and console them. You can gain me by hearing, reciting, seeing, etc. You need not sit here. Go to your homes. Gopis, however, said, Govind, we have come to you leaving all the mundane lusts behind. Now, going back is like ruining our lives. It is the greatest misfortune if someone returns to mundane affairs even after being at your feet. These words that reflected divine feelings of gopis pleased Lord. He began to enjoy their company. But a feeling of ego began to creep in the minds of gopis because of Lord's closeness. They began to assume themselves as highly fortunate. To remove their ego, Lord disappeared right among them. Pitiable condition of gopis in Krishna's absence. After the disappearance of Krishna, gopis were perplexed. Their hearts burned with desire. They had dedicated their entire selves in the feet of Lord. They were entirely merged in the love of Krishna. Thus driven by passion, gopis began to search Lord Krishna. They asked trees, creepers, and vegetation for the whereabouts of their beloved. They then spotted his footprints at one place. Footprints of Radha were also there. Indeed, he would have carried her, that great, fortunate one, on his shoulders. They thought. Lord had indeed, after disappearing from amidst gopis, taken Radha to an isolated place. She had then began to think herself superior to other gopis. So at one place, she said, "O Lord, I can't walk now. My tender feet are tired. Kindly carry me on your shoulders to wherever you wish." At her request, Lord Krishna agreed to carry her on his shoulder. But as soon as she proceeded to ride, Lord disappeared from there also. Now, Radha began to cry and wail and fainted. At the same time, other gopis also reached there and found Radha lying unconscious on the ground. All of them, including Radha, then returned to the bank of Yamuna and began to wait for Krishna's appearance. Reappearance of Lord Krishna among gopis. When the beloved gopis burst into tears, Krishna's patience gave away. His heart melted at their condition and he appeared amidst them. A sweet smile played on his beautiful face. He wore a garland of fresh Vajanti flowers and yellow clothes. His beauty could have moved even Kamdev. Seeing their beloved Kanha once again amidst them, gopis got a new lease of life. All of them began to embrace Lord Krishna and thus quench the fire of separation that was burning their bodies. Thereafter, along with the beauties of Vraj, Lord Krishna came to the bank of Yamuna. Gopis put their queries before him for solution. Lord Krishna said, "O beloved gopis, I do not reciprocate to the desire of my beloved ones for physical love. Because of it their conscience remains always engrossed in me. Hence, I take to hiding even after meeting so that you could feel complete imbibement in me." Maharaj. From the words of Lord Krishna, gopis forgot the pains of separation. From the closeness of their beloved, their lives were successful now. With those gopis, Lord Krishna started Maharaj on the pious banks of river Yamuna. All the gods gathered in sky to witness that divine festival. Gopis were even more fortunate than Lakshmi. But even amidst crores of gopis, who were eager to devote their everything to him, Lord Krishna completely refrained from desires, feelings and even actions. Thus Lord Krishna defeated even Kamdev and removed his ego. Salvation of Sudarshan and Shankar. Parashar says, once on the occasion of Shivratri, Nand Baba and all other Gopas drove their carts with families and reached Ambikavana on a pilgrimage tour. There they took bath in the river Saraswati and with devotion worshipped Lord Shiva and Parvati. They also observed day-long fast and decided to pass their night on the bank of Saraswati. But a huge python inhabited that place. During the night the python emerged and caught hold of Nand's leg. Nand Baba cried loudly. All the Gopas gathered around him. He cried again, "Kanhaya, this snake is all set to strangulate me. Save me." Lord Krishna touched the python with his feet and instantaneously the python vanished. In its place appeared a divine-looking human being. He said, "O Lord, I was a Vidyadhar named Sudarshan. I was so much obsessed with my beauty, youth, luxury and comforts that I used to insult others. One day I had derided at the ugly appearance of the sage Angira. So indignantly he cursed me to become a python. But, pleased by my realization of mistake, he had told that when God himself would touch me, I would regain my original appearance. Thereafter, Sudarshan went round the god, worshipped him, and with his permission, departed to his abode. On another occasion, Lord Krishna arrived in Vrindavana during Vasant Ritu, spring season. There he took part in Vasantik Ras of spring season, with the gopis. During Ras itself, a demon Shankhachur tried to escape away, kidnapping some of the gopis. A stampede resulted among gopis. Hearing their noise, Lord Krishna ran after the demon, carrying a huge sal Shaurya tree in his hands. In no time he overtook the demon and killed him by just one blow. He picked up the gem from demon's head and handed it to Balram. Salvation of Arishtasur. Once, Kansa sent a demon Arishtasur to Vrindavana. The demon arrived there in a bull's guise. That huge bull came to Vrindavana and began to terrorize the people with his loud sound. Seeing the bull, Balram said to Krishna, Kanhaya, I have never seen such a huge bull before. All the people began to cry for help. Lord Krishna consoled them and challenged the bull demon, O fool, why are you terrorizing these cows and cowherds? I am going to shatter your ego. The challenge from Krishna pinched the demon. Tapping his hooves angrily, the demon attacked God. He wished to gore him, but Krishna held his horns and pushed him back. Then kicking the demon, Krishna killed him in no time. Kansa sends Akrira. After the killing of Arishtasur, Devarshi Narada visited Kansa and asked, O Kansa, the girl who had slipped from your hand was in fact the daughter of Yashoda. Krishna and Balram, who are staying in Vrindavana, are in fact the sons of Devaki and Rohini respectively. Because of your fear, Vasudev has kept them under the supervision of his friend Nand. Those two boys have killed the demons sent by you. Hearing these words, Kansa shook with anger and put Vasudev and Devaki in prison again. Thereafter he called his minister Akrira and asked him to set out at once for Gokul. He said to Akrira, Akriraji, you are an old friend and well-wisher of mine, go to Gokul and bring the sons of Vasudev, who are staying at Nand's home. Invite them to visit Mathura to witness the festivities of Dhanush-yagya. Akrira understood Kansa's intentions, but feared that if he refused, that demon would kill him. So he decided to visit Gokul and also have the opportunity of seeing God. He was feeling overwhelmed by the mere thought of it. Next day, he set out on a grand chariot to meet his Supreme Lord in Gokul. Meditating in the feet of Lord, Akrira was heading towards Vrindavana. He was feeling himself as the most fortunate one, for he was sure to have a sight of Lord. Thus obsessed with many kinds of devotional feelings, Akrira alighted from the chariot at the border of Vrindavana and started walking. He found it unjust to ride a chariot on the land of Vrindavana where Lord Krishna treaded. By the time he reached Vrindavana, Lord Krishna and Balram had returned home after grazing their cattle. Seeing them, Akrira fell at their feet. Both the brothers raised Akrira and addressed him as Chacha, uncle, and escorted him into the house. Akrira was given a warm welcome and treatment there. After the dinner, they assembled in Nand's drawing room. Nand inquired about the reason of his sudden arrival. Akrira said, Kansa is organizing a wrestling competition in Mathura. He has invited all the big and small kings to the competitions. He has invited you with Krishna and Balram as well. Beautiful Mathura is worth seeing. Gullible Nand felt pleased by Akrira's talking and said, King Kansa has shown a great honor to me. He has sent invitation only to other kings, but has sent his minister to call me, and a golden chariot for my kids. So it was announced in Gokul that all the people would go to Mathura the next day and witness the festivities there. Departure of Krishna and Balram for Mathura. When the gopis heard about Krishna leaving Gokul to visit Mathura, they began to wail and cry. They were getting so much restless by the news that they felt their lives would end before the Sunri say. They started imprecating fate that it had no kindness. First it provided them with a closer contact with their beloved Kanha, now it was causing a long separation from him. Some of gopis even begged for death. They felt it better than living without Kanha. All the gopis kept on crying and wailing night long. Mother Yashoda awoke early in the morning next day. She churned out butter and adding misri, sugar candies, she took it to Krishna to feed him. But there she found that both Krishna and Balram were getting ready to set out for Mathura. They held mother's feet and said, Pardon us, O mother, we are going to Mathura. These words disturbed Yashoda. She ran and fell at Akrira's feet and said, I am your slave. O Akrira, please do not take my beloved sons to Mathura. They are inseparable from my heart. Why Kansa has summoned them to Mathura? O Akrira, go and tell him to take everything from us, but spare our sons. We are also ready to live in jail, but can't lose our beloved sons. Akrira consoled Yashoda. Bhabhi, sister-in-law, don't worry. These two brothers are going to Mathura to witness the festivities there and will return soon to comfort your heart. Yashoda said, Akriraji, Mathura is a town of gold and both of my sons are too young yet to be needed there for any reason. Touching the feet of Nand and Yashoda, both the brothers said, Father, Mother, we will definitely return. Presently we wish to see the grandeur of Mathura. Meanwhile all the gopis and gopas had gathered there. Crying and wailing, the gopis said, You are very cruel, O Akrira, who named you as Akrira. You have come here to lacerate our hearts. Second gopi said, No friend, it is not a fault of Akrira. Our complaints are with Shyamsundar. We left everything, our husbands, children, our homes and dedicated our entire selves in your service. And now you are deserting us so ruthlessly. We have no support for our life except you, O Madhusudan. Saying this, all the gopis burst into tears again. All the gopas, including Sridama, surrounded the chariot and said, O Krishna, we had not even dreamt that you would desert us so ruthlessly. O Kanhaya, we have seen with our eyes that even Indra, Varuna, Sankadi and Brahma bow before you. But we have never regarded you as God. We regarded you as our friend. Are you angry with us? O my childhood friend Kanhaya, we request you, we will never abuse you in future. If you were intending to go, why did you, then, save us from the infernal forest fire? Why did you save from the deluging rains? We cannot live without you. Tell us, O benevolent friend, when will you return? Lord Krishna consoled them all and took many of them with him. The chariot began to move. As long as the flag of the chariot remained visible, people kept on crying and wailing. Even the eyes of Akrira filled with tears. Lord asked him, Kaka, why are you weeping? Akrira replied, O Lord, Kansa is the great sinner. I feel he will try to torment you by all means. So, my heart says that I should take you back to Vrindavana, because if Kansa did any harm to you there, spirits will curse me forever.